Hey guys, it's Nenna. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing one of those decorating videos where I just show you guys what the apartment turns out like. This is my Road to Fame family. If you follow me, this is a story about two girls who want to become successful in the social media career and as well as being very known on Instagram, which is a fun mod. Not that's obviously not made by me because I have no talent. So I honestly, first of all, I want to say that if you're like, okay, this looks a little weird, or it looks different than the gameplay videos that I'm gonna have up after this, I in the end decided to change it up. So as you see right now, okay, so I'm kind of have to imagine what exactly you're seeing because I obviously don't look at my video when I'm talking because you know how I am. I can be asked. I am okay. I start at the kitchen after placing some lights, and then there is, if I remember correctly, I start out with the kitchen, which is fine, and then I kind of place the dining setting, and then I'm kind of figuring out or trying to figure out what I'm doing with the bedroom. There were two bedrooms in this house, and I wanted to keep them as two bedrooms. Somehow, in the end, after a couple, well, I would say after 20 minutes, I realized that we didn't have enough space for an actual like living room, and I had the clever idea to take out the wall. So the wall you're okay, so you're gonna be seeing eventually me making Cassie's bedroom on the left. It's like the black bedroom, and then Savannah has her little bathroom on the right, which is all like in pink and stuff, which I actually really liked. In the end, it turned out really nice until I decided to change it, and I was like, okay. But on the left, Cassie's bedroom eventually will be turned into a living room. So we're gonna have like her blue couch over there, and well, TVs probably. And then Savannah and Cassie are actually going to be sharing a room because I don't know, I loved the little balcony and I thought it was weird. Well, not weird, but I thought it was sad to only give it to one of the girls, especially since Cassie is also like, for the first time, she actually has a saying of what is gonna go and come in the house. She didn't have that with the other one because she moved in with Savannah, but now that she's actually living together, paying the rent together, she has a saying. So I really wanted to kind of show that. And Savannah is the type that wants to have luxurious stuff. She wants to have fancy stuff. She wants to have the most expensive things, even if she can't afford it. And she always had this thing where she had to have the best stuff, even if she couldn't afford it, which resulted in not being able to even buy any, fancy things or have a freaking like just have money in general, pretty much. So we were always low on money, so we moved, and the first thing that I wanted to make sure is that Savannah did not lose her appetite. She still loves fancy things, and now what she's done is the kitchen and the dining and kind of living rooms area, I would say the bathroom as well, those three, because it's kind of technically three rooms, but it's it looks like one. That room pretty much looks like really fancy. Like it doesn't scream millions and billions of simoleons, but it screams, hey, I'm a little more expensive than average, people can afford. Which is something I really like. And I think that the only color they have in common is black. Savannah loves pink. Savannah loves pink and black together, and Cassie's more of a beige girl. She likes a little bit of beige with maybe some like red or a bit of blue or a bit of black, but she's not very fond of bright colors, so you will never see Cassie wear any bright colors. Savannah, on the other hand, loves her pink, and she's been digging this the couch color. The couch color, that kind of blue. For the past 2 days, I've been struggling to figure out what color that is, but she's been digging that color so much. So I feel like the kind of pink, so I feel like the pink and the blue kind of scream what Savannah's into at this moment. And then the black is their common color. So it's a lot of black, but the girls can really figure out, the colors. I mean, Savannah wants luxury stuff. Cassie's like, really now? So in the end, they kind of made this promise that, if I pick out black things, can I make it expensive? So that's what she did. She picked out the most expensive things, and Cassie insisted on some other little things. Like Cassie insisted on little plants everywhere. She wanted her plants to be displayed somewhere at her little like music set. She wanted not to be hidden away. She didn't want to sleep with the litter box, like those kind of thing. And she kept her own bed and her own little like part of the room. She really wanted her own little part of the bedroom. which I try to make them sleep together, but Savannah did not want to get into bed with Cassie, so I think they're not that best friends. Like, they're not those friends that literally would sleep naked with each other, you know what I mean? These are the two friends that love each other to death, and they fight a lot and they argue a lot, so they're really close, but no, I'm not gonna get into bed with your smelly feet. So that's the kind of relationship they have. So in the end, we didn't have enough money to decorate, but because Savannah did most of the decorating with the black, which she thinks looks very fancy, throughout the living and the dining room, Cassie had the upper hand in the bedroom and she had her own little section with things. Savannah, however, didn't have enough money left to even afford a proper bedroom, so it's kind of looking unfinished in her little section of everything. But you know what? For her, it's all about being perceived, and she wants to be perceived as someone who has her act together and who is like rich. Well, not rich, but like on the wealthy side and can afford fancy things. So definitely I would say definitely this whole kind of like the outside, everything, what everyone sees is like fancy with a glow, you know, like fancy drinks and a nice table, and then like fancy curtains, you know what I mean? And then like the little heart. I love the hearts under the table. Oh my god, I'm like, it's so subtle with the pink, but I absolutely really like it. And I'm not even a big fan of pink, honestly. I kind of like baby pink, not much. I never wear it. I never wear anything with black anyway. My soul, it's kind of dead. It's like a black hole. But if I were to wear pink, I probably would wear like a really, really light pink because I think it looks very nice. Anyway, so beyond the point. But yeah, that's the kind of look I was going for. And I'm also thinking of getting little Savannah a kitten. Now, you know, we have a cat called Savannah, which is a Savannah breed. And Savannah, my sim, is also called Savannah, but she's not a breed, of course. Well, she's a different kind of species. um, so I was thinking maybe getting Savannah like a little kitten because she's been okay. Here's the thing: I love Savannah, and she's very on her own and very sweet, and she loves Savannah. So the both Savannahs love each other. The Savannahs love each other, and they're like all fine together. But I feel like the girls are working more now, and maybe it's fun for little Savannah to have like a little kitten or someone to play with. I don't know. I feel like that would be so cute for Savannah to have someone to look after. I don't know if she wants it, so I'm gonna perhaps have some different kittens coming in, and then I'll just see which Savannah goes to, like let the game pick. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be cute. Um, Also, okay, story time with Nenna, right? Okay, story time. We have some time to pass. So let me also. I mean, I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of mix my. If you know me, okay, that's the weirdest way to say if you know me personally, but okay. If you know me, I kind of low key obsessed with being healthy. So I love eating healthy. I love working out. I love working out, but I'm a lazy person. So it's always kind of like you want to and you love it, but then you have to get yourself up. And sometimes you're just so lazy, you're just like, I'm just gonna get fat and I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Online. So, you know, when you Google something a lot on YouTube, when you search something a lot on YouTube, you actually get like related videos. So what I got was like some weight loss related videos, and I'm like, okay, I'm not particularly looking for weight loss, but of course, tips and tricks, I'm always watching it because why not? You know what I mean? You can always think about things that you shouldn't really do because 99% of those things are not even healthy. It's always like, don't eat food for a week, only drink water for 2 months, and then, and then don't die, I guess, because the chances of dying are like 90% higher if you don't do anything for 2 months, I think. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even want to know, okay? But you get my point. So I was on YouTube and there was this video, and I didn't have my headphones in at that time, so I was like, okay. And the video, it was called subliminal, I think it was a Korean word, okay, a Korean word, like Olzang, not Olzang, or I'm sorry, I'm butchering Korean names at this point. I don't remember. If I could like pronounce one that I just heard, maybe it would be fine. But something like, it wasn't Olzang because I know there's like a makeup trend, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me not butcher any Korean names. But it was a Korean subliminal weight loss video, and I was like, what is that? So I go into the video, didn't have earphones in, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is. And I look in the comments and people are saying, oh, this worked for me. I lost like 1 kilo a day. I'm a whole new person. My bones are sticking out. I'm like, okay. You know, like, okay. And you know that most people under these videos are usually the kind of people who want to lose like 20 kilos overnight. Excuse me. They don't even care about like being healthy. They just want to look as skinny as they can get, right? So these people were just talking about, oh, I'm gonna be like, one person literally said she wanted to be 30 kilos. I was like, what? Like 30 kilos? 30? Like 30? Like what? For me last night, pretty much before sleeping, I was like, okay, let me try it. So I went into the video because I remembered it, and I found another video. It was called Extreme Weight Loss, Extreme. It was like extreme subliminal message weight loss or something. Now, okay, I'm like, okay, extreme. Mama likes it extreme. No, just kidding. Mama likes it extreme. Okay, so I go on there, and this video literally, it has rain. I'm like, oh, this is calming, very soothing. And then it's just like music. They played Ariana Grande like piano version with some rain, and the whole video was just about 4 minutes of rain and Ariana Grande on the piano. And that video was supposed to make you lose like 2 kilos a day. Honestly, like, should I be worried about my health right now because I listened 4 minutes because the song was kind of catchy and like I'm not losing weight? Oh my god. Honestly, I was so weird. Like, I know some people may believe this and some people may support this. Like, that's fine. It's totally fine. But I just don't see how this works. Maybe subliminal, there's something in there. I mean, I don't know how it could be because I didn't notice it. But then again, if it's subliminal, you're not supposed to know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, lose 2 kilos a day. I think a lot of the world would not be fat. 28 kilos in 2 weeks, pretty much. Like, seriously, if that worked, people would literally lose 28 kilos a month. That, like, insane, okay? I don't know. Like, I just saw that and I was just so, like, I was intrigued that people did this and then believed it worked and said it worked. But at the same time, I'm, like, such a disbeliever. Like, how can that work? I mean, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on that? It was just such a weird thing, and I'm getting hungry now, which means I've been babbling for way too long. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my morning. It's currently 10 a.m. and I'm still trying to eat and get ready before my grandpa comes here. So, yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video, like always. Bye, guys.